Ja, hallo zusammen und seid gegrüßt zu einer kleinen Bonusfolge von meinem Let's Play zu Let's Play. Das war gerade ein bisschen doppelt gemoppelt, ne? Okay, Anfang schon mal richtig verkackt. Auf jeden Fall geht's um das Let's Play von The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 2, wo wir uns gerade noch mitten im Epilog befinden und beim letzten Mal eine Ausgabe der Crossbell Times irgendwo haben rumliegen sehen. Und die werden wir uns jetzt gemeinsam zu Gemüte führen, denn die Ereignisse überschlagen sich und die Zeitung wird das hier vermutlich ganz gut einordnen, denke ich mal, hoffe ich mal. Wir werden sehen. Also, Crossbell News Service Special Issue Crossbell's Autonomy is no more. Today, on this 14th of January 12/5, Henry McDowell, Provisional Mayor of Crossbell and Acting Representative of the state government, signed an agreement ceding ownership of Crossbell to the Erebonian Empire, bringing Crossbell State's 70-year history to an abrupt end. Provisional Mayor McDowell was visibly shaken and teary-eyed as he emerged from the signing. When pressed for comment, he simply stated, "I have never felt such shame," before exiting the room. Shortly afterward, jetzt muss ich hier umblättern, Crossbell's Diet also proclaimed its dissolution, and Crossbellans far and wide could be seen offering silent prayers of mourning for the country's autonomy. For its part, the imperial government vows to protect the safety of Crossbell's people, and it has established a new government which will govern the territory from here on. Analysis. Were Erebonians' actions justified? In light of recent events, this question is likely on the lips of every Crossbellan citizen. We at the Crossbell Times have attempted to chronicle the events that led us here and provide you, dear readers, with an answer. First, Crossbell's actions. In October 12/4, the then mayor of Crossbell, Dieter Croix, illegally manipulated public opinion to gain support for the establishment of the independent state of Crossbell. At the same time, in an attempt to force other nations to recognize the legitimacy oder so of this power play, the International Bank of Crossbell froze all of its international assets. Second, the Empire's response. The Erebonian Empire strongly condemned these actions and, insisting that Crossbell had long been Erebonian territory, mounted an armed invasion of the state. This culminated in Erebonia's attempt to fire upon Crossbell city with its railway guns. Third, Crossbell's reaction. President Dieter Croix took action using a newly developed weapon to prevent the railway guns from damaging the city and destroy Guerrilla Fortress to also prevent them from being fired again. Fourth, chaos in Crossbell. Shortly after, President Croix's legitimacy was called into question and he was taken into custody by the police. His arrest brought the chaos in Crossbell to an end. After taking up the mayoral seat on a provisional basis, Mayor McDowell revealed to the public the truth of what had occurred and set about rebuilding the state government. At this point, however, the Erebonian Empire launched a second invasion which ultimately led to the annexation of Crossbell. It cannot be denied that Crossbell's actions sparked the conflict with Erebonia, nor can it be questioned that our nation's forces attacked the Imperial Army. However, the Empire's response to these aggressions, including the attempted firing of their railway guns, which could have taken the lives of countless innocent civilians, cannot be considered anything less than excessive. Furthermore, Crossbell took responsibility for the arrest of its former president Dieter Croix, as well as retracted its declaration of independence. While we freely admit our nation's wrongdoings, it is very hard to argue that the Erebonian Empire's invasion, occupation and annexation of our nation was at all justified. Doubly so in light of the nation's attempts to put things right. The Erebonian Empire continues to insist that Crossbell was its territory from the beginning and that their occupation was merely to protect us from the Republic of Calvert. However, given the way things have unfolded, that explanation rings hollow to many Crossbellans. Just who owns Crossbell and how should it be run? These are questions we will have to ask ourselves anew in the days to come. Tensions remain at Tangram Gate. Ever since the Republic of Calvert declared Crossbell's annexation by Erebonia invalid, Tangram Gate, situated on our eastern border, has been a hotbed of violence and political unrest. The Calvadian attempts at invasion have been repeatedly staved off by the Imperial Army's armored division stationed at the gate, but they show no signs of stopping. These large-scale battles have filled the hearts of the Crossbell public with fear, but spokesmen for the Imperial Army have urged people to remain calm. The army vows to deploy its most powerful weapon, the Ashen Knight, alongside its panzer soldiers in order to bring the conflict to a swift and decisive end. Letter from the editors. Under this wintry sky. On this icy January day, we have become citizens of the Imperial territory of Crossbell. It's not a change that's come about uncontested, and it's one that's sure to cause arguments for years to come. How could it not? Our new government will change life as we knew it significantly. While our nation may have lost its autonomy, as people, we are unchanged. We are still people with free will, people who think and feel for themselves, people who can envision what we want our future to be. No matter where the seat of power lies or who sits upon it, this is still our home. We will keep thinking, keep feeling, and keep dreaming of a better future, regardless of what lies in store for us. Crossbell Times Editorial Stuff. Okay, cool. Es könnte auf jeden Fall helfen, wenn ich mich jetzt nämlich den nächsten Crossbell-Titeln demnächst widmen werde, wieder den Einstieg zu finden in Richtung Cold Steel 3. Wobei ich mir vorstellen kann, dass das Ende hier eine ausgiebige Brücke noch bauen wird in das, was noch kommt. Und wenn man die Crossbell-Teile wiederum abgeschlossen hat, wieder eine Brücke gezogen wird in Richtung Cold Steel, Erebonian Strang, Handlungsstrang, wie auch immer. Ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt. Finde ich aber gut, dass sie das hier einmal nochmal so einordnen und das auch so fragemäßig hier aufbauen. Ja, ist praktisch. Hätte ich eigentlich auch in den normalen Part mit einbetten können, aber jetzt haben wir das nochmal als kleines Extra-Video. Gut, ihr Lieben, demnächst geht es dann ganz normal weiter mit den Haupthandlungsgeschehnissen hier im Epilog. Ich bin gespannt. Bedanke mich heute fürs Einschalten und fürs Zuhören und würde mich freuen, wenn wir uns demnächst dann wiedersehen. Macht's gut. Ciao.